Bobby Hamilton Sr. is regarded as one of the most beloved drivers in NASCAR history. Bobby Hamilton Jr. can't say the same. Being the son of a Cup Series driver, it was inevitable that he was going to eventually work his way up the NASCAR ladder. He began racing at the age of 15 and quickly progressed to the ARCA Series with help from his father. He made 5 ARCA starts in 1998, splitting time with both his father and Earl Sadler. Bobby Hamilton Jr. scored 4 top 5s, with his best race being the season finale, where he started on the pole and finished second. The following season, he would progress to the NASCAR Busch Series, where in 1999 he made a total of 18 starts for 3 different teams. He finished out the season with Carroll Racing and would end up driving for them full-time over the next 2 seasons. It wouldn't be until 2001 until they landed the Dr. Pepper sponsorship. The entire 2000 season would be sponsored by Baywatch. This was without question Bobby Hamilton Jr.'s best opportunity in a full-time ride. If all goes well, perhaps another Hamilton will be racing full-time in the Cup Series very soon.
Caution, problems. 2 cars tangling off the corner. The 53 Hank Parker Jr. Watch this going into turn 1.
Well, you can see the leader's coming up on him, and he's trying to get by another car to help to maybe to keep him getting lap. Wow.
There's Bobby Hamilton Jr., the 26. The car that you see is Chad Chapman, the 77 Lear car. Up in front, we see that looks like some contact between Chapman and Bobby Hamilton. And both those cars hit the wall pretty good, although the 77 car of Chapman appears to me to have made a little harder contact. And they're still crashing up in the corner. That's a 96 car of McFarland and Bobby Hamilton Jr. in 26. Coming off turn 4, the 33 and 96 get together, and 26 has nowhere to go but right in the side of McFarland.
That looks like a Dr. Pepper candy got squished.
Oh, that one's already been to the recycling center.
They'll get that sheet metal pulled off there. They'll make sure them tires are straight. They'll get back out there. Bam! Oh, man. And then watch Beth. Oh. Wow. I think it's just kind of the end to a long day for him. Oh, the 92 got down on the apron.
Left side tires on the black.
He got run down there, actually. Skinner looking on the inside as they head down the back. He's got a nose there. Yow!
He's there.
He's got the line. They
gets him. And Spencer comes through for the lead.
Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa.
Everybody's going to miss Hamilton. Don't ask me how. But we're back under caution for contact between Mike Skinner and Bobby Hamilton Jr.
Got a nose in there. He comes, well, there's really, ooh, Mike just gets up into him. That's what happens. I mean, you can't really fault Mike for sticking the nose in there, but the car slid up just enough. It got into Bobby Jr.
Sauter, McLaughlin, and Hamilton. A hard crash in turn 1. Let's ride with, is this McLaughlin or Furley?
This is out of the 24, Mike McLaughlin.
And there's Hamilton climbing out okay.
There you see the left rear tire flat.
You have a caution, and you're out there, and you're running through the debris from the caution as they get it picked up. Sometimes that happens.
It took all of 6 laps before 4 cars got involved in a mess on the backstretch.
And it doesn't take long for it to get jammed up. And like you said, Benny, these cars are on the verge of wrecking anyway, so it doesn't take much of a tap to break a car loose like what happened to Michael right there.
The 59, but all that had happened up in front of them. That's why they were all slowing down, was because this had happened.
He may have got pushed up there. Hard to see that angle.
There's Jimmy Johnson in the 92 that was right behind him, racing him for that spot.
Looks like he might have a little damage on that left rear bumper.
All gloves of Bobby Hamilton Jr. as he tries to get his car back to the garage. But I guess he did get it back under control, and then the 26 gets in the side of him, and Elton Sawyer, just hard in the wall.
That rough 2-year stretch resulted in only 3 top 5s and 8 top 10s, with a combined average finish of 23rd, and you won't believe this, a combined 19 DNFs. Now, of course, not all of those were his fault. Carroll Racing wasn't exactly the best team on the grid. There's still time for him to rebound, and over the next 3 seasons, he would do that for Team Renzi Motorsports. In 2002, he scored his first career NASCAR Busch Series victory at New Hampshire, and the following season, he went on to win 4 races and became a championship contender late in the season. In the first 23 races of 2004, he had 12 top 10s and was sitting 8th in points before leaving the team to go join PPI Motorsports in the Cup Series. Up to this point, he made select Cup starts for his father, Felix Sabates, Andy Petrie, Morgan McClure, James Finch, and even Team Renzi. While he was no stranger to the Cup Series, driving full-time was going to be a totally different experience. Team Renzi at least was a somewhat competitive team in the Busch Series, but at this point, PPI Motorsports' best days were behind them. Ricky Craven was let go during the 2004 season, and Bobby Hamilton filled in and would race full-time in 2005. The hope was for Bobby Hamilton Jr. to help this team through the rebuild phase and hopefully be a somewhat competitive team again.
Kenseth is on the inside of DJ going in the corner to make contact, and
yeah, he was way on the inside too. He was there.
And the 32 car runs in the side of him, and the 4 car runs in the rear, and thought Casey Mears in 41 might have missed him.
Now we'll show you why we are under the first caution of the Southern 500. Watch the orange car, top of the screen.
Hamilton Jr. bouncing off the wall up between 3 and 4. 1 and 2, I'm sorry. It used to be 3 and 4.
Caution is out. For the 5th time today, there is Bobby Hamilton Jr., who was trying to get back to the lead lap, crashing in turn 2.
That's a shame. They had a great run at Las Vegas last week, finished 11th, came here with another new car, sat on the outside of the front row. So this team's starting to turn it around if they can just get all the luck to work with them.
This track gets very narrow when one car gets sideways. Looked
like Schrader was trying to stay down on the inside, and Bobby Jr. in the Tide car just got clipped him.
It looked like Bobby Labonte ran into the back of Kyle Busch. Just another chain reaction collision. Bobby Hamilton Jr. got part of that as well.
Yeah, he got big damage, so did 22.
Carl Edwards and Robbie Gordon just squeaked through.
Guys, he had just radioed to his crew, got a vibration, and crew chief Harold Howley said, pit next time. It was obviously a tire.
Right front tire at that. It's like the 43 car all over again. And guess what? He's going to lose that. That tire's going to come off. Bobby Hamilton Jr. on the outside. And looks like that someone.
He already has damage to the left front, BP. I don't know if that happened earlier or what, but
I don't. Maybe the right front tire just did go flat. When the car came by, I didn't think the right front tire was flat. But
yeah, it looks like a tire going down, and he felt it. It looked like. I think he had an idea.
Trouble coming out as we closed in on lap 97. Didn't get there. 28 laps of green. And Bobby Hamilton Jr. in that 32 car.
One guy took the hit, and there's 39 guys sighing a breath of relief. Here you go. On the right, tire goes down and hard to the wall.
Oh, we got trouble in turn 3.
Couple of cars going around. Bobby Hamilton Jr., Jimmy Spencer. Did Mark get a piece of it?
Skinner's in there.
Big Schrader on that one.
Well,
these cars, I saw these cars going down the backstretch.
In the 50 races they ran together, they failed to score a single top 10. Their best finishes were 2 11ths at Richmond in 04 and Vegas in 05. With a 31st place average finish during that span, and a combined 15 DNFs. After 2005, Bobby Hamilton Jr. would never race in the Cup Series again. In 2006, he ran a full season for his late father's team and then returned to Team Renzi in 07. Those 2 seasons resulted in only 1 top 5 and 5 top 10s, with the biggest highlight being this strange and unexpected rivalry with then rookie Landon Castle. In conclusion, Bobby Hamilton Jr.'s NASCAR career was a complete roller coaster, starting off badly in his first Busch Series stint, but then quickly turned it around and showed that he did have some talent. Other times he would drive way over his head and lose his cool. And in terms of expectations, being the son of a Cup Series driver does elevate it. Perhaps if he would have stayed at Team Renzi instead of moving up to the Tide ride, his career would be viewed in a much different light. But because of the bad start in Busch and the horrible stint in Cup, in my opinion, Bobby Hamilton Jr. is without question a NASCAR bust. And once again, that'll do it for another video. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Black Flags Matter. Catch you next time.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. Bobby Jr. missed a shift. Looks like he missed a shift, and Bobby Sr. had no way to avoid that. But